We're here at EA Games Field. Thanks for joining us. Well, we've had quite a year so far with some incredible individual performances, and we're just about ready to get this one started as the Bengals match up against the home team. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the game. I'm Al Michaels. With me, as always, is John Madden.
These guys are lucky to have a quarterback like this to lead their team. He can make the best defenses look like some Pop Warner practice squad when he's at the top of his game. That secondary will have a hard time stopping him and his receiving crew in this one.
The Bengals have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
Wow, look at that pile of guys down there jumping and yelling. You can tell they can't wait to get out there in the field.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. Let's see how it plays. Let's get back to the play on the field. The kickoff team lines up.
Will be kicking off to start the game. Number 85, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game.
Number 85 on the return. Arizona will start the drive at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
Pickup of about 8.
36 with the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
Come on, now. Bring the pain.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. That little pass underneath will give them a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, what I like about this quarterback is how much he'll hit the receivers in the numbers. He puts a ball where either his guy will catch it or no one will.
The Bengals have a very well-rounded defense, John. An ideal mixture of size and speed, and if they execute their game plan out there, look out.
You're right, they do have a lot of great athletes on this team. But what impresses me is their discipline. This one could turn out to be a long day for the offensive coordinators.
So that was a pickup of about 9. What have you heard, Melissa?
I talked to the head coach earlier today. He said for them to be successful, they have to be able to make plays on both sides of the ball. And if they can do that consistently, they should be able to control the game. Al?
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. Snip-off keeps him at bay. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge, and that's how he got by the first down marker.
Dropping back the pass on first down. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. The little lob doesn't find its intended target.
He lobbed it up there, but no one got under it.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 46. Brown lines up behind his fullback in the odd. He'll get the call again. Puts her on the ground. The home team. And the defense comes up with it.
Yeah, they really had his number on that one. You got to remember to keep the ball wrapped up tight when you see contact coming.
So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble. Going to the left. Weathersby stops the play in the backfield. Charles didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 46-yard line.
Give it all you got.
Hands off to the tailback. Pressure. And he's brought down in the backfield. Owen showed great moves in pursuit of the quarterback.
He's pretty good at playing the run, too. The defense better know where this guy lines up on every play.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. Great throw. Number 80 did a great job of looking that ball right into his hands.
The quarterback made sure that the only guy that could make the catch was his receiver.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And he chooses not to return this one. It's 1st and 10. Malone goes in motion.
Hit the ball. Fire out.
He hands it off. Gets the throw, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play. Second and 4. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Stay after him. That's all you. Sideline to sideline.
They'll go with a run once again. They'll mark it at the 20. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
2-yard gain on the play.
About a yard to go. Sends a man in motion. Another run. Gain of about 1.
36 with the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. From the 45. A good return on that punt.
Yeah, he was 1 block away from getting into the open field and turning this one into a huge return.
He'll go from the I formation.
At the 41-yard line. 1st and 10.
Pushes it out to the left. And he's tackled behind the line. About a 1-yard loss.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Snake eyes. Eagles out. Hit him up.
Dropping back, Charles. Maybe a yard on the draw.
On the run. 1-yard gain on the play.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 42-yard line. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Pressure coming, knocked down. He went down very hard after getting that pass away.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch. Into the end zone, touchback. Brown, the lone setback, tosses it right.
20-yard line.
Just about a yard in the way.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
He shakes a defender. The 30. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
Gain on the play.
First and 10. Ball on their own 33.
First and 10. Ball
Closing in.
3-yard line.
Incomplete. He overthrew the target.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Under pressure with the pass. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
And they'll face a long third down here. Ball on their own 33. Gets rid of it. From behind, but caught.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Let's go, come on! Let's go, come on!
Handed off to the back. Brown couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Give it to the halfback. Loses the defender. What a collision. Brown really covered some ground there.
He blasts through the line and picks up a good chunk of yardage.
It's first and 10.
They got nothing.
Ball on the 40-yard line. Number 26 lines up behind his fullback in the I. And he's tackled at the 37. A yard, maybe two on the count. Man in motion. Pressure, throws it, gets his hand on it.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
With the pass, and he hits his target. Could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that first down throw.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
I saw you.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Slings it to the outside. Perfect pass. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
Well, neither team has scored as the first quarter comes to a close. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Second and 3. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Malone, the motion man. Again, he'll get the call. Brown barely gets enough. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Within scoring distance. Urban created problems in the backfield on that play. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active. They do a good job of shedding blockers when they're rushing the passer. And they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Going to the right. Brown couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Inside enemy territory. Out of the gun. They're coming with the blitz. Number 85 is doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his third catch. Rackers will attempt to put up the first points of the day. The kick is up. It's good. Number 16, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Rackers comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 80.
Should be a return here. From the 8. Looking for leverage. Stiff arm to the ground. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again.
They'll take over at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Is that all you got? Man, go, Cowboys!
Cross play to the right.
This guy's done absolutely nothing with his opportunities today.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 23.
Catch the ball, man. Drop back, drop.
Again with the carry. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
3-yard gain on the play.
The home team line up in the shotgun.
On the 27-yard line.
With the throw, picked off. The defender makes a leaping interception.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Hits him in stride. And it'll be second and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got second and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on third, and you still only need a yard or two for the first down.
Cowboy, stay up.
Palmer sets up.
Let's go. Come on.
Hands it off to the back, breaks the tackle. Brown picks up the first on that carry.
Yeah, that's where you see a lot of that speed work at practice paying off.
First and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
You got it.
Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
They're really executing out there. Seems like just about every call they make works to perfection. If the defense can get them the ball back quickly here, they might be able to put this one away very early.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 80.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 12-yard line. The defense forced the interception the last time this offense had the ball, and they'll be looking to do the same thing here. First and 10. Ball on their own 27.
Let's go. Ball.
Anderson sets up, throwing on first down. Pressure coming with the pass, and he stopped at the 45. Good connection there.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows that he can make the completion regardless of the coverage.
The home team line up in trips bunch.
45-yard line.
Charles setting up play action, almost picked off. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Hook out right.
Second and 10.
Hand it off. Pickup of about 8.
40 with the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
About a yard to go. They line up in the I formation. Gets the toss to the right. Stiff arm to the ground. Steamrolls the defender. Lost about 2 yards.
4-yard loss on the play.
Knight will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
They'll take over at the 13-yard line. First and 10.
They'll mark it at the 19. Brown is closing in on 100 yards rushing.
On the play.
Five yards to go. Ball on their own 19.
Let's go. Ball.
Again with the run. Pulls him over. He has room. Fumble. The fumble is scooped up. The ball came free, and the defense was right there to scoop it up.
When you have bodies flying around that fast, a lot of time, one of them will jar the ball loose, and that's a free-for-all.
So what we're looking for here is whether one of his knees hit the ground before the ball came out.
And sometimes it's hard for the official because there can be a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier, and he can't get a good enough view to overturn it.
A call on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
Only one man in the backfield.
First and 10.
Using motion. Looking to run it here. 4-yard gain there.
6 on the run. Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on their own 38. It's the toss to the left. Loss of about 1.
On the carry. Loss of 2 on the play. Third and 7. Ball on the 36-yard line.
2 minutes left. Seven yards to go. Ball on their own 36. Get set. Dropping back. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. He fires the pass, but it's overthrown.
Looks a little jumpy back there. One thing you never want to do is look at the rush. You want to keep your eyes downfield. If you start looking at the rush, then you can never be effective.
So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
The home team line up in the shotgun.
27-yard line.
Get in there, Ron.
Passing on first down. Gets the pass off. Bailey was in perfect position to make that catch.
A completed pass requires good communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
Closing in with the throw, the 50. That was a great run after the catch.
Looks like the defense was caught out of position on that one. The secondary wasn't there to stop that guy after he made the reception.
Under pressure, surveying the field. Good play in the backfield by Smith. Now in second and long after the sack. Drops back. Pressure. Gets the pass off. He's tackled behind the line. And we update our stats after that last play. Here's what he's had to endure when back to throw. He's trying to hurry them back to the line. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
The upcoming punt will mark his 4th so far. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. And this one comes back out to the 20.
Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. The incomplete pass bringing up second down.
If this coach is anything like I think he is, he won't be satisfied with the lead, and he'll have his guy throwing to give him a chance at some more points before halftime.
Loose it. Yep. Out. Set.
Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Harrison displayed excellent anticipation.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily. The defense has to play smart and not have any stupid penalties that keeps this drive going.
The Bengals using motion. Dropping back, steps up into the pocket, throws it. Incomplete pass. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive, and the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch. And here's where efficiency is a key. They're down right now, but if they score before the half, it'll really help them out. They just can't afford a turnover that gives the other team a chance to increase the lead.
Closing in, gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
They'll need some good yardage here on second down, and then should be in the hurry-up for the rest of this drive. Cincinnati comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Under pressure, throws it. The home team call a timeout. That's their second. They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Dropping back, fires it out to the right. Nearly intercepted. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Cincinnati comes out with 7 in the secondary. Anderson with a man in motion. With the throw, comes up with it. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 34-yard line. He jumped up at the perfect moment and made the reception.
Yeah, that guy's got some vertical leap. He must have played some basketball somewhere along the line.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Cincinnati comes out in their nickel package. Throws it. He waited just a little too long to get rid of that pass.
Getting pressure on the quarterback is the easiest way to disrupt a pass play. The defensive line should take full credit for that play.
About a 51-yard attempt here. And it's up. The kick sails through. It's good. Emmanuel is just about ready to kick this one away. He got all of that. He takes a knee. Cincinnati can take complete control of this game if they can get this one into the end zone.
They need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
1st and 10.
Handed off to the back. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play.
Here come the heat. Give it all you got, D. Come on. That all you got?
At the end of the first half, the score is Cincinnati 10, the home team 3.
Welcome back as we get the second half underway. Rackers is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 16 back deep to return.
Good distance. From the 2-yard line. Just won't go down. Refuses to go down. The home team will start the drive from the 23-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23. Anderson gets set. Throwing on 1st down. Pressure. He was drilled as he threw. He was able to avoid the sack, but couldn't find a way to get that pass to his receiver.
Yeah, the pass rush got to him just as he was releasing the ball. He did avoid the sack, but he's got to be careful not to throw the ball up for grabs where the defense can pick it off.
23-yard line.
Come on,
Pressure coming with the pass. The catch on the run. Charles catches a floater for the 1st down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure 1st down.
1st and 10.
What's this drill? That's all you. You got it.
Charles fakes the handle. They're trying to get the fullback involved in the passing game.
And he's one of those guys who's a pretty good safety valve. He's got soft hands, and more importantly, he knows what to do with it when he gets it.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Take him out.
The home team using motion. Closing in. He's taken down in the backfield. A multi-talented player. This time he puts the pressure on. Brought him down behind the line.
He can do it all. He'll play center field, hit guys coming across the middle, rush a passer. He may be one of the most valuable players that they have on defense. He always seems to make the big play when he's in there.
Under pressure. Throws it. Incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. Ball on their own 38. Anderson gets set with the pass. Goes up, makes the catch. He's short of the 1st down with that catch.
That's a poorly planned play. You have to know that you have to get past the 1st down marker on 3rd down. Anything less has to be a failure.
The punter heads in for the 5th time. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one. And this will be a touchback. They'll go from the I formation.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Come on.
Passing on 1st down. Pressure. Steps up into the pocket. Uses the punt. There was nothing open downfield, resulting in a big sack.
This team loves to play zone and pass cover. They'll use the cover 2 on just about any play, relying on the defensive front to create pressure on the quarterback. They'll blitz every now and then to change things up. That's usually inside the 20-yard line and keep the offense off balance.
Passing to the left. Right to him. Running with purpose. Number 81 was there to make the catch for the 1st down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another 1st down.
Brown. The 40. And with that last carry, over 100 yards for the day.
Gain of 10 on the play.
Second and about 1. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Hand off to the tailback. First down coming up after that run.
1-yard gain on the play.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
What a collision. Brown couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Second and long coming up here. Hand it off. Not a whole lot on that carry. They take themselves out of the game for a play or two. The home team come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Pressure coming with the throw. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Harris is looking for a good punt here. Number 16 lines up deep for the punt return from the 19. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 28. To the air on first down with the pass, and this pass is completed. Anderson over and over throws the ball where only his receiver can get to it.
And that's what makes him so effective. Never seems to make a bad throw. Just about every pass is right on the money. If you ask me, he might be one of the most accurate passers in the league right now.
Closing in, and the catch is made. Good connection there.
This guy can make all the catches. He'll dig for the ones in the dirt. He's not afraid to go across the middle, and he has a knack for getting open when there's a lot of traffic around him.
Charles under pressure, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle. The blitz worked to perfection.
The defense loves to bring extra rushers from all over trying to create pressure. Obviously, they'll have to make some adjustments to their protection scheme to prevent plays like that.
Second and 15. Ball on their own 41. Get in there. Drops back, pressure, gets the pass off. He has to find a way to get the pass off a little sooner.
And he's lucky he was able to get rid of it, but he has to be careful. Passes like that can make for some easy interceptions.
Cincinnati looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. They couldn't get the ball past the first down marker.
I don't know why the receiver would break off that route and make the catch short of the first down. Maybe he thought that he'd be able to do more with it after he caught it.
Fernandez sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch. So they have first and 10 here. It's the toss to the right. Brown wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Pressure coming. Throws it. Room to run. And he's forced out of bounds at the 16. He really ate up the coverage on that play.
That receiver makes all of his receptions look easy.
One yard to go. Palmer sets up. Flag down.
On the offense.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. Man in motion. Dropping back, closing in, gets the pass off, turns, he has it. Holiday takes him down at the 25.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Give it all you got,
Hand it off to the back. They'll mark it at the 27. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
On the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 27. Brown, the deep pass. Under pressure, and the catch is made. Palmer with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Bengals using motion. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Bengals ahead of the home team, 10-3. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 36. Brown, the lone back.
Ball on the 36-yard.
Gets the throw, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
Carry. 5-yard gain on the play. Second and 5. Ball on the 41-yard line.
On the call, nice play, right in stride. The 40. Palmer doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. Nice adjustment. The defense was a step behind on that play.
When you have a receiver that makes catches like that, you need to get him the ball often.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Is that all you got?
Brown.
He's over 100 yards in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for much more than that from your back.
They need 7. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Hey, no. Lose it.
Pressure with the throw. He hits his receiver. Number 81 did a nice job of bringing that one in.
Yeah, either that or it just got thrown in there so hard it stuck.
Third and 3. Ball on the 12-yard line.
They got nothing.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. No catch. He was out of bounds.
As a quarterback, you're supposed to put the ball where only the receiver can get it. I think somebody should have told him that he also needs to keep it in bounds.
Records. And the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt. The kick is up. And the kicker got all of that one. That kick goes right through the uprights as he adds another 3 to the score. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 80.
He'll return this one. From the 6-yard line. After a 3 and out on their last drive, the offense comes back out onto the field.
On the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 22.
Bring the pain. Bulldog under. Fire out.
Hand it off. He can't wrap him up. Stiff arm to the ground. So that was a pickup of about 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
D holding line.
Closing in. Rolling. Pass ball's incomplete.
Watch here. He's trying to make the catch, but as he's about to bring it in, he takes a big shot from the defender, and that forces him to drop the pass.
The Bengals come out in a nickel package.
On the 31-yard line.
Dropping back, he goes to the left side. He finds his man. He never hesitated on that pass.
That was quite a throw. This guy's been blessed with a golden arm.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 48. Charles. Browning takes him down at the 45. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there. The home team line up in the shotgun.
On the 45-yard line.
Stay up.
Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Just won't go down. So they pick up a 1st down and a lot more. Good call there.
10-yard gain on the play.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Think about. That all you got? Yeah.
Anderson sets up. Hands it off again. Kept it on the ground. Picks up about 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
Hope out right. Let's go. Ball. Let's go. Come on. Catch the ball, man.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Fires it out to the left. Gets his hand on it.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
Let's go. Come on. Get in there, Ron.
From the gun.
And 3. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Pressure. Throwing. Little off target, but caught. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up 1st downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 11-yard line.
Back off, DB. Got the ball.
Passing on first down. Goes with a short pass to the right side. And that brings up second down.
The intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line.
All right. Bring that same, baby. Hit him low.
Penalty marker down.
Dead ball. Let's start on the offense.
Oh, it moved early.
I think that guy forgot what the snap was.
It's now 2nd and 15 after the penalty.
They got nothing.
Charles in the backfield. Man in motion.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Got it off just before they got to him.
Line has to do a better job of protection, or they're going to get their quarterback killed.
The Bengals come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Using motion. Closing in. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Anderson had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. And it's on its way. Splits the uprights and good. No hesitation by the coach there, and he's rewarded by his kicker's 2nd successful attempt. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 8-yard line. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive. First and 10. Ball on their own 23.
Bring the pace. Ain't got nothing.
Brown lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
23-yard line.
Get in there. Bust this grill.
With the carry, breaks free. Missed. Can't bring him down. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got to first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Man in motion. He'll get it again. Lost about a yard.
36 on the carry. Loss of 2 on the play. Second and 12. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Hand it off. Breaks the tackle. Runs through the tackle. He'll mark it at the 47-yard line. And that'll keep this drive going.
I'll tell you, if the defense could have done a better job tackling, that would have been well short of the first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 47. 2 minutes to the final gun.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
They Give it to the halfback. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The home team call a timeout. That's their first.
Tiger up. Out.
Second and 8. Ball on the 49-yard line.
And off to the tailback. The home team call a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. They need 5. Ball on the 49-yard line. The backs are lined up in an I. Hump with a man in motion.
49-yard line.
On the call.
When you have a guy who can carry the ball for over 100 yards a game, you have half of what you need on offense to get to the Super Bowl.
And so the offense gets one more shot to see what they can do here with the time remaining. Harris is back to punt. Number 16 will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there. What they need here is some yards on 1st and 2nd down so they don't set themselves up with 3rd or possibly 4th and long. The whole field is open to them because there's a decent amount of time left.
Under pressure, throwing, and it's complete. Excellent gain on 1st down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. They make it look easy. Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Steps up into the pocket, drops the interception. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Here we go. Bulldog under. Let's go. Come on.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure with the pass. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Anderson gunned the pass to his receiver.
This is an example of the quarterback trusting his arm. He just made a decision, and the ball was there in a blink of an eye.
The quarterback trying to get his team closer here on 1st down.
And it's every quarterback's dream to drive his team down and throw the touchdown that brings him back. I'll tell you, he wants nothing more than to do that right here.
And they hurry up to the line.
15-yard gain on the play.
He'll stop the clock with the spike.
You got to think they'll be going with something in the air here, conserving time while moving downfield for the score.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Come on, partner.
Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. The 30. It's a fumble. The Bengals recover it. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
The defense has a timeout left, but it won't help them. Kneel downs can end the game, running out the clock. So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble.
Play will be reviewed.
Clearly a big momentum shift could be in the making as we take a look at a possible fumble.
And they really had no choice but to challenge it because of what it could mean for both teams. I don't know. It's a tough call from seeing that angle.
The call on the field is overturned.
So the referee agrees with the official upstairs, and this one has been overturned.
Well, it was put in to right a wrong. And right there, it was wrong. And now it's right.
The home team line up in the shotgun.
At the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Throws it. And it's complete. The home team call a timeout. They have none left. 1st and 10. To the air on first down. To the end zone. Touchdown, home team. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of them so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
Emmanuel comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff.
The kick should be returnable. From the 6. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive.
There's not much time, so if they're looking to get in field goal range, they're going to need something big here.
Come on, partner. Let's go.
Looking for room. Phillip takes him down at the 31. No time to get into field goal range, so all they can do now is throw a prayer. They'll go from the shotgun.
6. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Jensen in motion. Pressure coming with the pass. This one falls incomplete. About 6 to go. Ball on their own 31. With the throw. Misses. So it looks like we'll be going into overtime. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 16, back deep to
Sends it sailing. From the 6-yard line. The home team will start this drive from the 22.
Number 80 on the return.
Neither team was able to gain control, and we're all tied up at the end of regulation as this one will be decided in overtime. Anderson gets set. To carry it. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
Only one man back.
10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Poke out right. Jump the heat. Fire out. Come on, partner.
Charles Thompson records the stop at the 22-yard line. Couldn't find any success in the middle.
Yeah, and he was looking for a place to cut back, but the defenders had all their gaps, and there was no place to cut at all.
Third down and long coming up here. Closing in, and he's brought down in the backfield by Owens. Nowhere to go with it on that play.
Good coverage downfield had a lot to do with that play. They dropped back in zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option.
Knight lines up in the backfield for the punt. Fernandez back to return. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
94. Get in there, Lyle.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the throw, and he makes the grab. Palmer is known throughout football for his precision and accuracy, John.
And with good reason. You talk about accuracy, hitting spots, and leading receivers, he can do it all. And he makes it look so easy, too. I really like watching him play out there.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Third and 2. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Man in motion. Puts it away. Brown picks up just enough for the first. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. So we have first and 10 here. Ball on the 46-yard line. Palmer sends a man in motion. He'll pass on first down. Brown can't bring him down. Can't bring him down. So just about 5 yards there, picked up on the halfback draw.
On the play. Second and 5. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Going to the left. They'll mark it at the 38-yard line. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry. Third and a deuce. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Third and 2.
Hand it off.
38-yard line.
Tackle at the 31-yard line. Number 26 showed a great burst of speed after he took the handoff on that play.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. Nice play. Gets the pass off. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 31-yard
Give it to the halfback. And he stopped at the 27. About a 4-yard gain there. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Brown has now crossed the 150-yard mark. This officially will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick is up. The kick sails through. It's good. 3 field goals today. Again, rewarding the coach for his faith.
That's the end of the game. The final score is Cincinnati 16, the home team 13.
This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long. Welcome to the EA Games Dome. Thanks for joining us. Well, we've had quite a year so far with some incredible individual performances, and we're just about ready to get this one started as the Raiders come into town to face the home team. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
Well, we definitely have one heck of a game coming up. One reason is because we get to see this guy throw the football. He's got all the tools that you look for in a quarterback, and it doesn't hurt that he has some great receivers to throw to.
The Raiders have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Look at those guys down there. They can't even sit still. Heck, watching from up here almost makes me want to go down there and join in.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. The teams have taken. And we go back to the game. The kickoff team lines up.
Will be kicking off to start the game. Number 80, back to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Mathis in the backfield. Pass play here on 1st down with the throw. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Number 88, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Mathis. Pressure with the pass. This pass is incomplete. 3rd down, upcoming after the incomplete pass. The Raiders come into this game, John, with a very healthy and confident defense, and they love to blitz, and not just on 3rd down.
The offensive line is sure going to have its hands full in this one. These guys love to pressure the quarterback. You're going to see him blitz on just about any down.
Looking for an option. Lets this pass fly deep down the middle. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, we're getting a lot of different looks on this drive. And the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. A lot of open field, and he takes the punt. He didn't have much to work with, but still got away a decent return.
Hey, even if it doesn't seem like much, positive yards on a return is better than nothing.
He'll go from the I formation.
At the 46-yard line. 1st and 10.
Passing on 1st down. Throws it. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short. He can throw them long. He can throw them medium. He can throw them anywhere.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Perfect throw. He found the seam in the zone for a pretty good game.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play, find the weakness, and then go after it.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Here's the ball. Bring the pain.
Gets the toss to the right. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Lost about 2 yards.
3-yard loss on the play.
It's 3rd down and 9 to go.
That's all you. Catch the ball, man.
Drops back. Punts with the throw, and he makes the grab. They went back to the screen.
The screen pass requires that you have some quick linemen who can move wide of the tackle and set up blocks for the guy coming out of the backfield.
This will be a long field goal attempt, about a 49-yard line. The kick is up. The Raiders come out in the bunch formation.
On the 39-yard line.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Flings it to the outside. And that brings up second down.
83, the intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 39. The backs are lined up in an I. Number 88, the motion man. 1 yard gain by the running back.
On the carry, 1 yard gain on the play.
Baltimore lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Dixon sets up. Under pressure. Guns it left side. Interception. Just won't go down. He just barely got it off, and he paid for it.
And the defense was sitting in the zone, watching the quarterback out. They saw where he was looking. He didn't see them watching, and boom, he threw it right into that zone coverage.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Number 20 lines up behind his fullback in the I. Pressure, gets rid of it, fumble. The Raiders recover it. He was trying to make something happen by himself and puts it on the ground. So it's first and 10 following the fumble. They'll pass on first down. Closing in with the pass. Dixon hit his target, and they have a first down.
This guy makes it tough catches look easy.
You got it. We'll see.
Matthews, great fake, breaking free. A lot of space in front of him. Dixon with a strong arm, and that gets him a first down.
Yeah, that was a heck of a pass. I mean, you could just hear that ball sizzling in the air.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 32-yard line. Mathis in the backfield. Toss play to the right. Missing. 1 yard gain by the running back.
With the carry, 1 yard gain on the play.
Using split backs.
And 9. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Pressure coming. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a third down play.
On the cover.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Powering it in.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Pressure with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Split back this time.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Gets the pass off. Touchdown, Raiders. The defender was caught out of position on the score.
Yeah, the defenders were looking one way while the play was going the other.
The lineup for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
Hey, these guys deserve to feel good about it. Now it's the defense's turn to come out and do its job.
Janikowski is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 9-yard line.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early. But these guys have the kind of offense that can score anytime they have the ball.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 26. Langford with a man in motion. It's the toss to the left. He's taken down in the backfield by Gamble. They may want to dump that play, John.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
Man in motion. Closing in, flings it to the outside. It brought the heat, but it was a good throw.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
About 6 to go. Ball on their own 30. They've got receivers bunched together on both sides of the ball. Quarterback did a good job avoiding the pass rush, but couldn't find anybody open.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If these players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. Could be a good return here. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return, and that's just what he did.
The Raiders come out with 3 receivers tight.
1st and 10.
To the air on 1st down. Slings this one. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down.
The intended receiver on the play.
3rd down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 28. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Tackled at the 41-yard line.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down. and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
The Raiders line up in Tripp's bunch.
On the 41-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Across midfield, breaking free. He saw the whole field, was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when a defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
And this is the fifth play of this drive. Pressure with the throw, broken up.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Dropping back. Throws it. Using the stiff arm. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Closing in, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Bring that plane, baby.
With the pass ball's incomplete, so he can't get it to him.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
The Raiders line up with two backs behind the quarterback.
23-yard.
Pressure coming, gets rid of it. Good throw. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
It's 1st and goal.
Bust is good. Let's go, come on.
First and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line.
Drops back. Under pressure with the pass. Great throw. Touchdown, Raiders. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of them so that kind of thing doesn't happen.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
Janikowski will be kicking off.
Number 20 back deep to return.
Booming kick downfield. The home team will start the drive from the 28.
Number 18 on the return.
The home team line up in the bunch formation.
28-yard line.
He'll pass on first down. Pressure, throwing short to his left. Perfect throw. Good route running by the receiver, who was right there to make the catch.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 28. Throws it. Down he goes at the 30-yard line. So a pickup of maybe 3. They come out in a dime package. Oakland has started off quickly as the first quarter comes to an end with the score 14-0.
Baltimore, nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. They need 7. Closing in with a deep throw to the right side. On the mark. Langford with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Cross play to the left. About a 4-yard gain there.
Ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go.
Hit the ball.
Drops back. Surveying the field. Gunning this one to the end zone. Incomplete. Trying to get it in for 6, but couldn't. 3rd down. 7 defensive backs in on this one.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Dropping back, looking for a receiver, looking long down the right side of the field. Great play there by Nelson.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
So it's 1st and goal. Ball is 2.5 yards out. 7th play of this drive. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
2-yard gain on the play. Second and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Langford gets set. Throws it. Incomplete pass. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion. 3rd down now and goal to go. Number 20. Pressure coming. Incomplete. So the pass falls incomplete in the end zone.
17, the intended receiver on the play.
Gibson will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's on its way. It's good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80. Back deep to the
Good kick should be returnable. From the 1. Deep Breaks a defender. Oakland is looking to extend its advantage as they take over again offensively. The Raiders line up in Tripp's bunch.
First and 10.
Under pressure, gets the pass off, plows ahead. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
Pressure with the pass. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 49-yard line. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
To the air on first down. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Knocked away.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
So it's 2nd and 10. Mathis, the lone setback.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. So a pickup of maybe 3.
Makes the catch. 3-yard gain on the play. Third and 6. Ball on the 47-yard line.
With the pass, incomplete pass. Peterson got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Leckler is back to punt. Heel looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 9.
Stay after him. Come on, partner. Tiger out.
Langford sets up, drops back, under pressure, gets rid of it. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
17, the intended receiver on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 9-yard line.
That all you got?
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Let's start on the offense. After this is to the goal, still 2nd down.
So we'll have a 2nd and long after the penalty.
Second and 14.
Hand it off. And he's brought down at the 6-yard line. The back picks up about 2 on that carry. Inside their own 20. Drops back. Looking for a receiver. Pressure. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. 4th down. Upcoming after that incomplete pass. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
The Raiders come out with 3 receivers tight. Passing on first down. With the throw, the defense has it. The defender was all over that one.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Using motion. Pickup of 5 on the counter handoff to the back.
5-yard gain on the play.
Five yards to go. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Get the ball. Lose it.
Number 20, Malone setback. Stepping up, looking downfield. Well, John, they kept it in the quarterback's hands.
And they didn't get anywhere. The quarterback got knocked around, but that was about it.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Langford sets up, tosses it out to the right. Number 20 wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Give it all you got. Come on.
Again, he'll get the call. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's third down and 5 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. Oakland comes out in a dive package with the pass incomplete. Number 17 did a good job getting open. Gave his quarterback a target in the end zone, but couldn't bring it in.
And that's got to be disappointing. There's a play they like to run when they're looking to get into the end zone. Everything seemed to work just as it did in practice, but he couldn't find a way to get it under control.
About a 28-yard field goal here as they line up for the kick. And it's up through the uprights and good. Another successful field goal try gives him his second three-pointer of the game. Williams comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back to return.
It's on its way. From the 9-yard line. Oakland takes over on offense, looking to extend the lead.
Number 80 on the return.
Let's go. Come on. I don't know. Yes, the ball, man.
They'll start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Closing in. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
The Raiders line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
25-yard line.
Using motion. Dropping back. Pressure coming. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Washington. The protection broke down there.
That's just a case of an overload where the defense had more guys rushing than the offense had blocking.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. Third and long. Ball on their own 18. The home team line up in the quarter defense. Gets the pass off. Won't have to break stride. The 40. Big-time play by Pierce.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
Let's go. Come on.
Under pressure. Throws it. Incomplete pass. O'Neal was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles. They're going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Pressure. He's looking. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Washington. Nowhere to go with it on that play.
Good coverage downfield had a lot to do with that play. Drop back in zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option. The defense can't suffer a letdown because they've done a great job the last two plays to force this situation. One more great play should get them the ball back with some time to work with.
Sixth play of this drive. Gets rid of it. Reaching out and catches it. Dixon continues to pass effectively and has now thrown for over 200 yards. So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. Leckler lines up in the backfield for the punt. Teal into return. Here's the kick. Andy waves for the fair catch. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 14. On the carry. Gain of about 1.
With the carry, 1 yard gain on the play.
We'll see.
Second and 9. Ball on the 16-yard line.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score. Oakland 14. Baltimore 6.
Baltimore 6.
Welcome back as we get the second half underway. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 20 back deep to return.
They'll return this one. From the 6-yard line. Baltimore, trailing by 8, takes over.
Number 20 on the return. First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Quarterback sneak. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Langford utilizes his tight end there. Hits him for the completion.
I think he was a hot read on that play. He saw they were coming on the blitz, and he had that thing out of there pretty quickly.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 25. Closing in, gets the pass off. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throws it, ducks, and breaks free. Trying to convert through the air, but the pass was off the mark. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. He has it with some open field. Slips the tackle. Can't pull him down. Good return there. That could have been a real big one.
Hey, he showed some good vision there. You have to see the entire field in an instant and just take off towards the open field. Got him a nice return for their team.
Dixon gets set. Jammer moves in motion. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Great throw. Breaks away from the tackle. Lost about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Baltimore with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure. Throws it. A good effort, but he was out of bounds.
If you get the ball to the receiver, he's usually going to make the catch. There's not much he can do if he has to catch the ball out of bounds.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 44. They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Closing in. He's looking. With the throw. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
Get in there. Poke out right.
They'll go from the I formation. Dixon sends a man in motion. Pressure coming with the pass. Breaks the tackle. Allows ahead. Good looking play there as they pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
Gain on the play.
They've got receivers bunched together on both sides of the ball. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Gets the call. Throw it. Thrown behind, but caught. Campbell is doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his 3rd catch. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. 6th play of this drive. Number 88, the motion man. Under pressure with the throw, and it's caught. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a 1st down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
First and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Dixon gets set. Dropping back. Throws it. Gets his hand on it.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Second down, goal to go. Ball on the 6-yard line. Throwing. Drops the interception. Very lucky that was an interception.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. Coming this one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oakland. What a great reception for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy created some room and showed good body control to maintain control of that one.
A great throw and catch, and it's his second touchdown reception of the game. They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Janikowski is back and ready to put this one in the air.
20 back deep to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 8-yard line. Stiff arm. Stiff arm. The home team will start the drive from the 30.
20 on the return.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 30. Pressure, flings it to the outside. Perfect throw. Blitz almost got to him there, John.
You don't always have to get to the quarterback when you blitz the Football's about rhythm and timing. Bringing extra guys that makes him throw the ball before he wants to can upset that timing.
Second and 5. Ball on the 34-yard line.
They got nothing. Yeah.
Langford sets up. With the pass, incomplete. Buchanan displayed excellent anticipation.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Sideline to sideline. Tiger up. Let's go. Come on. You got him. We got nothing. We got nothing.
Langford gets set. Throwing. He hits his receiver.
Watch this one again. He's trying to make the catch, and the defender comes in there and just unloads on him. But he's still able to hold on to it for a heck of a play.
Number 20, the lone back. The home team using motion. Hand it off. They went backward on that one.
And they ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
Second and long. Ball on their own 48.
They got nothing.
Closing in, and he's brought down in the backfield by Wilkinson. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
Sixth play of this drive. Pressure coming. Uses the pump. Couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
For the fourth time, he's brought in to kick the ball away. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
They'll take over at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
To the air on first down. Under pressure with the throw, and he hits his target. Dixon really put his body into that throw.
This quarterback has all the tools. A rocket arm, and he never makes a wrong read.
So they have first and 10 here. Mathis. Nice play fake. Gets rid of it. He can't complete that short pass, and it's second down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Bring that pain, baby. Bust the screen, Keith.
Dropping back. Pressure with the throw. And he's tackled at the 47-yard line. Another good catch, giving him 6 for the game. The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Dixon sets up. Closing in. Throws it. Missed opportunity.
And what the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of him. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Leckler is looking for a good punt here. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. Past the goal line, no return here. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 20.
Lose it. Hit the ball.
Tosses it out to the left. Number 20. Couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Langford gets set, using motion. Receives the handoff. Throws it.
Here's the thing. You have to realize that in this league, if you're going to make a catch, somebody's going to be there and try and knock it out of you. This time he does a great job of absorbing the hit and still making the catch.
About 6 to go. Ball on their own 24. Oakland comes out in a dime package. Looking for an option with the catch on the run. They couldn't get past the sticks, and that'll bring up fourth down.
You know, that's one play that drives me crazy when I see it. Does a receiver not realize where they need to be for the first down?
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Dixon sets up, passing on first down. Goes for the short pass to the right side. He's running solid routes and making catches, and that one is his 4th of the day. Second and long. Mathis, the lone back.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Dropping back, pressure coming, flinging it to the outside. That reception brings his total to 6.
You can catch a ball like this, you think the defense would start double covering this guy. The thing is, I think you'd still find a way to get open.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Raiders ahead of the home team, 21-6. And we'll start the fourth quarter. Third and long. Ball on their own 32. Hand off to the tailback. Black is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 41. Trying to take time off the clock with the lead. What do you think, John? Are we a little too conservative here?
Maybe you want to give the other team as little time as possible. They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the first isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. A lot of open field as he takes the punt.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
The defender may have grabbed that face mask while hauling him down.
The defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. Hands it off to the back, setting up play action with the pass.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. It's broken up.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. When we let that one go, the lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Sideline, D. We got nothing.
Langford sets up. Nelson moves in motion. Drops back under pressure with the throw. Incomplete pass. So the pass is batted down at the line.
Here's the thing. If you can't get to the quarterback, then you get your hands up. And that's exactly what he did.
Oakland comes out in the quarter defense.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Dropping back. Rolls right. Gets the pass off. The defender was able to put the pressure on, forcing the incomplete pass.
Getting pressure on the quarterback is the easiest way to disrupt a pass play. The defensive line should take full credit for that play.
Ain't nothing. Eagle left. Here come the heat. Ball.
Pressure. Throws it. With the adjustment, he has it.
I'll tell you, this has to be frustrating. Watch here, as it's a great situation for the defense. They think they've got him, and they're about to get the ball back. Then all of a sudden, he drops back to pass, and boom, they're moving the chains, and they're getting a whole new set of downs.
1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Ball.
They give it to the halfback. And that's a gain of about 8.
On the run. Gain of 8 on the play.
About 2 to go.
Drop back. Drop. Let's go. Come on.
Oakland looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. This pass is incomplete. Good pass rush, John, as they try to disrupt the timing.
It's hard to go through your progressions when the pass rushers get into the backfield that quickly.
Get on the line. Ain't got nothing. Give it all you got, Pete. Come on. Come on, Pop.
Closing in with the throw. Catch made on the run. Touchdown, Baltimore. A nice pass, a nice catch, and it goes to the score.
That was just a solid play. That guy was not going to be denied.
They're trying to make it a 7-point spread as they go for the deuce. On the call, great fake. Throwing, great throw. So it turns out to be an excellent call as the 2-point conversion gets them within a touchdown. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
They did everything they had to on that one. The end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 31, back to
Nice distance. From the 8. Oakland is looking to pull away as they take over again.
31 on the return.
The Raiders line up in the bunch formation.
On the 21-yard line.
Passing on first down. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. 6 catches in the game. He's done a great job getting open.
Even when he's not open, he's still making the catch. Covered or uncovered, this guy hauls in anything that's close to him.
About a yard to go. Ball on their own 30. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 30-yard line.
Looking to run it here. Under pressure. Incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a 3rd down play. The Raiders line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. This one is handed off, and he stopped at the 30. Gain of about a yard by the fullback. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. Could be a good return here. And there's a flag on the play.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 31. Tucks it away. Nice play fake. Throws out to the left. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
27-yard gain on the play.
So they have first and 10 here. Pressure with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. That one hit him in the hands, but it just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Penalty marker down on the field.
Dead ball. Let's start on the offense.
Solid moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snapped.
It's now 2nd and 15 after the penalty. Drops back, stepping up with the pass, almost intercepted. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
And that's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. And he lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Let's go. Come on. Come on, partner.
They come out in a dime package.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Throwing, incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
20, the intended receiver on the play.
The coach chooses to punt here the 6th time they will have kicked it away. And he chooses not to return this one. First and 10. Ball on their own 7. Dixon gets set. Mathis carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Baltimore with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Hit him low. You got it.
Drops back with the pass. Incomplete pass. Peterson got up and knocked that pass away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tipped passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline. They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is.
Leckler will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Throwing on the money. And he goes out at the 46. Lost about a yard.
2 on the play.
Second and long. Ball on the 46-yard line. The home team line up in trips bunch. Gets the pass off. He had a quick release on that pass.
And when you talk about precision passing, that's what you mean.
The Raiders line up in the quarter defense.
On the 46-yard line.
Dropping back, passes left, and this pass is completed. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Langford has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens, you get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. On the call, setting up play action, throwing. Did a good job pressuring the quarterback on that play.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
Dime backs in for this play.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Closing in. Rosen. He hits his receiver. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
Third and maybe 1. Ball on the 16-yard line. Pressure coming for the end zone. A little too much on that pass to the end zone.
He found the lane, but he couldn't find the receiver. He has to do a better job setting his feet and getting into a good throwing position before he makes the throw.
They come out in a dime package. Seventh play of this drive. Under pressure. He's taken down in the backfield by Ellis.
Look here, this is not what a quarterback is supposed to do on 4th down. It's your last shot. You're going for it. At least throw it up there and give your guy a shot. A sack is definitely not what you're looking for here.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23.
Fire out.
1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Second and 6. Ball on their own 26. Using split back.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Baltimore calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hands it over. The home team call a timeout. They have 1 remaining. And they need about 9. Ball on their own 35. Love, the man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Kept it on the ground, picks up about 7.
7-yard.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
They'll go from the I formation.
2-yard line.
Dixon gets set. The Raiders using motion. Again with the carry. Mathis couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes at the back has to choose from. I bet the defensive coordinator is telling his guys on the sidelines to get ready, because it'll be up to them to stop any comeback attempt and hold on for the win.
Leckler is back to punt. Here's the punt. This one sets up nicely. It could be big.
40-yard punt. Returned for a gain.
Time is a factor, but I think they could still use the middle of the field.
Pressure. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. Can't get it from behind. Number 17 is there again. Always finding room when there doesn't appear to be any. 6 catches. Let's see how this defense handles a no-huddle. He'll stop the clock with a spike. The defense looking to make a big play on this 3rd down. Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Perfect throw. That pass didn't have much behind it.
It wasn't pretty, but when you look at the statistics, it's not how pretty it was, it's how many first downs you pick up.
The home team call a timeout. They have none left. So they have 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37.
Passing on 1st down. Closing in. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. The defender was able to get in there to disrupt the pass.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receivers.
7 defensive backs in on this one.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
You got it.
Pressure coming. Passing to the left. Loses 1 tackle. With another great pass. This quarterback is closing in on 300 yards. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. With the pass, breaks the tackle. Can't bring him down. They'll bring him down at the 36. The final score is Oakland 21, Baltimore 14.
Baltimore 14.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.